Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a real quick video rundown. If you find yourself in a room with an LCD projector and TV screen, just the handout should be pretty clear. It explains the remotes and how to turn everything on, but just to make sure we're absolutely covered on the first day and there are no surprises, I thought I would do a quick video rundown as well. So when you walk into your room, you are going to see your computer is going to be up here, and most of you are going to have a metal cart instead of a wooden podium. Mark mentioned earlier that the wooden podiums had to be made throughout the term, but the equipment is all the same. So you're going to see a Blu-ray and DVD player. They both work in this machine here. And then right down here is your input, and this is where you're going to want to get started. So say you already turned your computer on. And now I can see there are two remotes here. Now this one is just for your DVD player, so if you do need to show a DVD on the first day or throughout the term, this is the one that you're going to use. And then this is the remote that you're actually going to use to turn it on. Now if you look at the handout, you're going to see that there are really just three buttons that you need here. There's the power button up here, and then there's input down here, and then you've got your controls here. So you can see that, first of all, my machine's on, and then I look at the screen here and it doesn't appear to be on. Right in the center toward the bottom there's going to be a little icon that indicates the power's on. That's not on, so I'm going to hit my, you can see here I've got my power button right here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit my power button. Got to turn it right on at the screen, and I got to have to pull it kind of high up for it to turn on. Now one of the important things to remember, you can see here, it takes a few minutes to, not a few minutes, but a few seconds to kind of warm up. It's got to sync with everything going on here. And now this one is already defaulted to go straight to the screen. Now remember, according to the directions, that it may not be on the right one. So if I click the input button, which is right down here, and again I apologize for the blurriness, but if I hit the input button, then I can see my options are up here, and if I click up and down, then I can choose my other options. You will see here that the input screen only stays on for a second, so you may have to click it back on if you find that that happens. But if I decide I need to change it around somewhere, I can go to 2, I can go to 1, depending on what my input is. But remember, 3 is for the laptop. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit that. I hit select in the middle and I'm fine, so it works just like your TV. And then, as you can see here, if I go ahead and move into, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and open up a software program, then you can see that these changes are all going to take place on your screen. So that's basically the way it works. The document camera should be on anyway, but if it's not, you can see if you do have a document camera, it's going to be right here. And you can see this power button right here. It's going to be on, and the source is going to be right here for the camera. But once you want to start using it, you have to actually go over to your computer, and it's going to be this icon right here, this document camera. I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and then I'm going to get this little screen here, and as soon as it warms up, it's going to go ahead and show whatever that camera is pointing at, which at this point is wood. So if I went ahead and put, for example, a graph down here, then it's going to show on that screen, and then that's what's going to show right up here. So it's a great way to just kind of show everybody a very specific graph or something that just isn't in a digital format. So that's a very easy way to fix that. The only other thing I would point out about this is if you want it in a full screen mode, there's a little icon right up here toward the top, and again the handout has much clearer copies of all this. But I'm going to go ahead and click that, and then it gives me this nice big full screen view, and then you can see up on here that the entire thing does show up. Now to adjust this, there's zoom and focus right down here, so you can go ahead and make those adjustments. Best recommendation I can make, though, is to go to the back of the room after you think you've got it adjusted, take a good look at it, so you can get an idea if students with visual impairments might have any problems. If you do have any trouble with it, if it's not turning on, remember everything is already set up. All of the cords and everything for this basic setup of the document camera and the laptop are already set up, so you shouldn't have to do a thing. If you walk in and everything I just showed you did not work the way you expected it to, that's when I need you to call IT, and then they can take a look at it. It might be a connection issue, but otherwise everything should be good to go. Okay, good luck everybody. Thanks.